Hey guys, welcome to another Project Untethered video. In today's video, I'm going to show you some of the best gifts for travelers that money can buy. I think you'll be surprised with some of the travel gift ideas we came up with here because some of these things you probably wouldn't imagine that a traveler actually uses. If you want even more ideas, make sure to check out the full post in the description below. We put together a monstrous guide of gifts for any type of traveler that you can possibly imagine. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel below. Now let's get started. Okay, so what should we open first? Let's start with this big guy here. Now, this is an essential travel gift for any digital nomad or anyone who's traveling with expensive equipment or laptops, cameras, things like that. We use this all the time and it really comes in handy. It's called a pack safe and it's basically a portable safe. You can lock it up to different pipes or bed frames or things in your room wherever you're staying. So if they don't have a safe in the room, or you never know when you're staying at a hotel who has the keys, or if you're in a hostel and you can't fit something in your locker for some reason, this thing comes in handy. So if the traveler in your life carries equipment or you carry equipment and are a traveler, make sure to pick up one of these. Alright, next up, let's go with this small one here. What do we got here? This bad boy, the GoPro. This is essential for any traveler, and we've used this to make tons of our travel videos. The cool thing about a GoPro is it's super rugged, and so you can take it when you're going snorkeling, underwater, scuba diving, when you're rock climbing. You can hook it up to pretty much anything. It's pretty much indestructible, and so you can get some really awesome shots. You can put it on your surfboard, mount it on your surfboard, mount it on a bike. This thing, you can put it on your chest if you're doing something. There's different things to put it on your head, in your mouth, on your wrist. And so when you're doing adventure activities, you can get some really cool shots that otherwise you wouldn't be able to get. 3, 2, 1, bungee! This is the newest GoPro Hero 8 at the time of this video. But really, even if you pick up a used one, or there's also some off-brand action cameras, I think they all work the same pretty much. There's some cool features on this new one, but really anything should do the trick. Alright, speaking of photography, this one is also a gift that every traveler will love you for. It comes in this little case here. Let me show you what it is. So, this bad boy is a lens that just clips right on top of your camera lens on your phone, and it makes it so you can fit way more into your pictures. So if you're taking a picture of beautiful mountains or of the Eiffel Tower or whatever, and you want to get the whole thing in your picture, you just put this on your lens and all of a sudden you can see everything. It's made a huge difference in our videos that we're doing, and we pretty much use it everywhere we go now. It's pretty cheap and it's a great alternative for people who just want to travel with their cell phones. They're not professional photographers and don't want to carry a big bulky camera around with them everywhere, and they just carry this small thing, clip it onto the camera. It even comes with like a neck strap if you want to take it on and off, and it comes in handy and we bring it with us everywhere. Alright, next up we'll do this one. This is a travel gift that every single traveler should have. No matter what kind of traveler you are, you want to have these. I want to say that most people already have these, but the sad truth is they don't, because I've seen many other travelers who don't, and it just breaks my heart. This is a packing cube, and this is to keep all of your clothes and other things organized as you travel. This is just one, but they usually come in packs of 3 or 4 with different sizes. And so instead of stuffing all your clothes and socks and shirts and underwear in your bag and then having to dig through everything and dump everything out, this keeps everything organized together. This has most of my clothes in it actually right now. Let's show you. So I pretty much just put my underwear and socks in the small one here. And here I have jeans, 4 shirts, travel towel, tons of stuff in here, and I basically just roll it up like this, stick it in there, and it doesn't take any space. Speaking of which, this is a bonus. I didn't even think about this before, but for guys, this is a pretty sweet travel belt for people who are traveling light. I've been traveling with this belt for 5 years now, and the cool thing is it's really small and flexible. It's not the most high fashion belt. Obviously, this is just to keep your pants up. You probably wouldn't want to tuck your shirt in using this belt because you look funny, but it packs down really small. It's really light. It also has a zipper on the inside here, like a hidden zipper where you can hide cash on the inside. Maybe if I was going through a sketchy area and I was carrying a lot of cash, I would put it in this belt. So this is a bonus gift. So that is packing cubes. Everyone needs these. Next up, this is travel gift essentials. Everyone needs one of these Bluetooth speakers. And it's not just any Bluetooth speaker. This is by far my favorite because it is called the JBL Flip 4. There might be a Flip 5 now, but if you can find the Flip 4, it's probably even cheaper, and it does the trick. The cool thing about this is, 1, it's pretty small, and so it fits in your backpack. 2, it is waterproof, so you don't have to worry about it getting wet. It's also completely closed and dustproof and sandproof, so you can take it to the beach and just throw it on the beach. And yeah, we take this everywhere we go. We clip it to our backpack so we're going for hikes and want music. And I'm actually surprised how loud this thing gets. When we were trapped on an island in Cambodia, you can check out those videos here or in the description. We actually took this every day out on the beach, hung it from a tree, and did salsa dancing and exercise every day, and we use this for our music. So it comes in handy everywhere you go. It's really sturdy and durable, and I've had this one for like 2 years now, and it's pretty awesome. Next up, this is more of a gift for adventure travelers, but I think anyone should have these. 1, because they're not that expensive, and 2, because it's just a safety measure. But most people don't think about this gift when they think of travelers. And there's actually two options here. 1 is called a life straw, and the other is a SteriPen. And they're both used to purify water, because when you're traveling, a lot of times you can't drink the water out of the tap, and so you either have to buy water or purify it yourself. And also, if you're out on hikes or trekking or camping and you need clean water to drink, these come in handy. Now, the life straw is nice because you can scoop up any water from anywhere and you just drink it out of the straw. You use it like a straw. The SteriPen is a little bit different. It's a little wand, and you basically put in the batteries, turn it on, and you stir it on the inside of the water jug that you have, and it will kill all the bad stuff in the water so you can drink it. So they each have different uses. This, you can sterilize water for many people. This you have to have just for one person because you're drinking one at a time. But they're both super handy. I'm really glad we have it in our backpack just in case, because it sucks to not have clean water. I know from experience. I got a bad stomach infection way out in the middle of nowhere in Patagonia and had to go to the hospital 2 times. Once in Patagonia and once on Easter Island in the middle of nowhere. And it is not fun at all. Alright, next up on the list. Now, this travel gift is something I've never seen another traveler carrying, but it's honestly one of my top items that I pack whenever I go traveling, anywhere I go. And that's because I want to stay healthy when I'm traveling. On my first trip, 10 months through South America, I got really fat. I didn't do any exercise, and this makes it so that will never happen again. This is my exercise kit. These are exercise straps. You may have heard of TRX, that's like the name brand, and those are very good straps, but they're also very expensive. This is just an off-brand straps, and so you pretty much just strap this around a tree. You can put it in a door frame, you can put it anywhere, and then so you have a straps and you can do a ton of different exercises with these. You can go on YouTube and look up a bunch of different exercises. So we use this to stay fit on the road, and it's always in my backpack. Also in my exercise kit, and sometimes these come free as a bonus with the straps, are these different bands. And so you can do exercise with these bands. You can put them on your legs and do different things, and so you basically have a gym with you wherever you go, and it helps you stay healthy on the road and feeling good and having energy, and you won't be embarrassed to go to the beach with your beer belly after traveling and drinking beers every night. So it takes up a little bit of space in your backpack, but really it's not so bad. As you can see, it's pretty small and we use it almost every day. Alright, next up here we have a bathroom organizer. Now, this isn't any bathroom organizer. For one, as you can see, it's super skinny, and so you can just set it right on top and it fits really easy in your backpack. The second thing about this bathroom organizer that I really love is, one, it has this hoop so you can hang it, and it also has this hanger. So when you're in a bathroom, you don't have to set all your stuff on a dirty sink or toilet. In some bathrooms, in some places where you stay, there's no place to set anything. So you can hang this from a door handle, you can hang it from a shower rod, and you have all your stuff out of the way. You don't have to set it on a wet countertop or anything. And now it has a bunch of different zipper pockets to keep you organized. And so this is probably the man version of a bathroom organizer. But we actually recently bought my wife her own version, and she has way more things than I do. But we found a pretty sweet option for her as well. She's out. We're actually house sitting right now, and she's out taking the dogs for a walk because every time we tried to start grabbing this video, the dogs started howling.
Welcome to another.
But this is her new bathroom organizer, and as you can see, it's a lot bigger, but it also has this strap, and it has a ton of space in here for all your female goodies, all your paraphernalia. Hangs in the bathroom. As you can see, hers isn't full right now, but there's ample space in here. Also on the sides, lots of space. So this would be a good one. It's probably even overkill, but it's nice because then you also maybe have a place you can store your bug spray and your sunscreen and all those things, so they're not floating around in your backpack or in your luggage. So I'll put the link below. This is a really good one. We looked at a bunch of different options, and this one has been working out super well for her. Okay, almost done, guys. Next one up, this one. Now, this is an awesome travel gift idea for people who spend a lot of time in the water. It's a waterproof bag, and it's great for when you're going out on the boat, if you go kayaking or swimming or anything, to keep your phone and clothes dry. You just put your stuff in here like this, then you roll it up, strap it, and you have dry stuff. Because during our travels, we've been to some pretty awesome and beautiful water places, but a lot of the other travelers we've seen there don't have these, and they're always asking me to store their phones and store their things inside of ours because they can't get it wet. So this is super handy. One thing, if you do buy this, make sure to buy one that has a place to put a strap, like a shoulder strap here, because this one doesn't have a shoulder strap, and it's kind of a pain to have to carry it everywhere. But the cool thing is you can just clip it around something. This can even go on the outside of another backpack. You just clip it on the outside. So definitely, if the travel in your life doesn't have one of these, or they're just starting their travels and they haven't got all the gear yet, this is definitely something that they're going to want to have. Alright, last but not least, guys, what you've all been waiting for. This is the last gift on the list. We just bought this like 2 weeks ago and it has totally changed travel for us. Okay, that might be over exaggerating a little bit, but it's a game changer, seriously. This thing is the ultimate organizer. Before we had cables everywhere, hard drives here, chargers, memories, everything, all over our backpacks in like 10 different bags, and we could never find what we were looking for. But this thing, and it comes in different sizes. We have a big one because we work on the road and have a lot of cables and make these videos and work on the computer, but they have smaller sizes to keep everything organized. So check this out. So we have all our cables up here, we have batteries, extra GoPro battery. I keep my GoPro here. These are adapters for our computer. This is all the small stuff like small USB drives and other memories and things like that. Other adapters, that's in pocket one. Close that up. We also spent a lot of time researching these as well, and this was the best for our needs because we could fit a lot of stuff in here. So here we have more cables. These are Mac chargers, which these cables are a pain to carry around just because they're so big. We have HDMI cord that we hook up to TVs when we're traveling so we can watch movies and stuff. We have different travel adapters to plug in different places. We have our external hard drives. And if you're working on the road, here's another bonus for you. Rechargeable batteries for your keyboard, Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. That comes in super handy. So this thing, I traveled for 5 years with no organization and it was a pretty big headache. And now that we have this, it makes our lives way easier. So there you have it, guys. 10 awesome travel gifts that any traveler will love. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you want even more ideas, check the link in the description below. We have separate posts for every type of traveler, for digital nomads, for adventure lovers, for nature lovers, for photographers. Tons of ideas there, so make sure to check that out as well. Thank you for watching this video and for all your support, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. In today's video,